Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Zero Paradise. Zero Paradise is the second game from the makers of Disco Elysium. And I got from Guillotine and reach out that the game is about to drop and we got access to the game. Sadly, I didn't have the time to do a pre-recording and have it for you ready when the embargo drops. So here we are now live with it. Check it out. We're playing with Twitch integration. Paradise, thank you, not Paradise. It is Zero Paradise, not Paradise. It's it's very tricky on the eye. We're playing with Twitch integration, so chat can tag along, can see the inventory, can see the quest, the map, and make major decisions. We're gonna have a lot of discussions here. It will be a quite slow-paced gameplay because I want to talk to chat, so we're going back and forth with the information that we gather. At least from the premise that I've gathered, we're playing some sort of spy here. Close enough, it's true. So, Steam says, from the creators of Disco Elysium comes Zero Paradise, an espionage RPG. You are brilliant, but tormented operants on one final desperate assignment. Get your broken network, untangle a web of lies, and prove yourself on the world stage, or blow it all up again. That is the Steam description. In terms of settings, we're going to have a quick look what we have there. Those creator friends who are trying to play this as well, make sure that you download the Twitch integration, the Twitch extension on your Twitch dashboard. Then hop here into the settings, go to gameplay, toggle this on, and connect with your account. Then all your viewers can tackle that. So, a lot of audio settings, very important setting for me always, that I can not mute my game audio when I'm tabbing out, because as a content creator I have to jump in and out. We can choose in terms of the voiceover if you want only the characters or the narrator and the characters. So if you want to be the narrator, you can, for example, turn it off and have only the characters speak. Good morning, Haxer. Love to see you. Different head start, sound audios, panning level, if you wanted to hear it more on the right or left of your ear. That's quite intriguing. I rarely see that in games. And the high pass and low pass filters, if you want to go fine-tuning in your audio settings. Display-wise, very simple. VSync is there, render quality is there. Interesting, there's no DLSS or other shenanigans like that present. Could be that it's in visuals. So, visuals, over here can apply how we want our subtitles and whatnot to look like. I think it's big enough. Other, if you want to go a little bit bigger, let me know. But I think it's quite readable and okay. And you can then completely create your own kind of like outlines and color coordination, how it should look like. I'm gonna leave it as standard it is, because then people can recognize things the easiest way. With different text languages, English, German, I guess this is Rus, Espanol, and could be simplified Chinese. Okay, looks like the text language can be changed, but the voice-over language is probably English only. Makes sense, because voiceovers cost a lot, and have them in multiple languages is a massive money cost. Good, that's it overall for the settings. Let's jump into the game. New game. What kind of spy are you? Okay. Do we get some intel if I click on them? Oh, there we go. You excel in physical condition and applied violence. Emotion toward you. I'm kinetic. Iron Maiden 4. Stuttering Void 1. Cognitive Lightweight 2. I have no clue what these terminologies or these stats mean for us. We're just gonna go with what I feel would fit best. An engineer of a human soul, spiritually vast, mentally undeveloped. Easily bruised, neighborhood darling, empty chamber. If I hover over you, do I get anything there? We're charismatic. Or analytical. Your cognitive powers make up for your frail body, a big brain in a glass jar. We're protein worm. We're emotionally illiterate, and we're a human calculator. Nah, I'm bad at maths. Definitely not. And then we have a custom one where we can design it ourselves. The most special little spy in the whole operant bureau. A talent like no other. I feel like I want to go custom. Is it that bad decision for a first playthrough? We're just gonna go with it. Custom it is. Faculty of action, faculty of relation, faculty of intellect. So, my modes of thinking, I'm silly. I'm charismatic. I'm somewhat okay physically, I would say. I would dare say so. And I'm quite okay also with faculty of actions, body and impulse. Pretty impulsive. Hard to tell. Empty chamber. Would meet again. Baseline piped. Emotionally literate. Iron Maiden. Definitely not an Iron Maiden. Cognitive lightweight. Emotionally illiterate. I mean, kind of. Kind of. I'm very straightforward in that a lot of people are not liking that. Because I'm having a hard time to flower my words. Let's put it like that. I'm a bad diplomat. I'm a very straightforward guy. And people love or hate that. Yeah, I think this 3-2-2 is the way we go here. Cognitive lightweight, emotionally illiterate, and baseline piped. Or piped? I never know what that means. Don't know what that means. So with that we go. Custom 3-2-2. Oh, select skill to downgrade. In return, you will also select the skill to upgrade. Okay. Coordination, doppelgang, instincts, sensors, shadow play, nerve. When the task requires a steady hand and a quiet mind, don't let the words see what's behind the mirror. Shadow play. For any action, you'd rather go undetected. Advanced covered spy techniques, the voice of your training. Perception and pleasures of phenomenal worlds. Notice details that others miss. Uncontrolled aspect of your physicality, raw impulses, how your organism perpetuates itself. You must do more than a single you could. Internal strength and resistance to pressure. Doppelgang. Different parts of your body acting in concert. Agile and fluid movement. Physical presentation. I'm definitely not agile. That's the one. Downgrade the skill. And therefore, I can now upgrade the skill. Tint to facial expression, tics, body language, read the room and act before anyone else. Pretty good at cold reading, that is true. What do we have here? Spooky actions across this plane and beyond. Influence the stars. Entanglement, definitely not. Gray matter, deductive, inductive. The rational side of your mind finds the order in everything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, raise an action skill to train your body and its impulses. I have pretty good instincts. Okay, I have three points there. Okay. Raise a relation skill to better understand people. Your knowledge of the city and how people use it, buried secrets, useful shortcuts, improve exits. What makes people tick, yourself included, empathy and the manipulation, your humanity at large. Social force embodied in presence and coercion, command and intimidate others. Internalize propaganda. Not really. I would say I'm pretty good at understanding blueprints of a situation or a location and get myself quickly around a city when you toss me somewhere fresh and new. So I'm going to grab that. And then here, see and express what others can't, engage your creative engine, lateral thinking, and subconsciousness association. The totality of facts about the world. Espionage, memory training, and education. The past is the present. The secret language of machine and consumer products. Bend any device or system to your will. Technoflex. I would rather go into Technoflex. I'm bad at remembering dates and history parts. Although I know a lot of random facts, thanks to basically gaming and history RPGs and strategy games. I would see records then, rather than Technoflex, because I could not say that I'm very technical of fiend. I can easily follow a blueprint and like a tutorial and do things after it, but not on my own. So gotta go for records. Good. I think we have our character. Let's begin the journey. Beginning of war will be secret. Jenny Halter. Whoa. That's wild. Let me know if the audio mix is good and whatnot. And also, for the records, I'm gonna take myself away here, I think. I once knew a spy.
She was brilliant, erratic, cursed. An anti-personal mind in human form.
Tell me more.
Her friends called her Herschel, but to her controllers, she was Cascade.
Herschel Cascade.
Your name and your cryptonym. A dead limb twitches.
Oh, the voice acting is really good. Okay. It was our name and our cryptonym. The special skill check. Would it succeed? I was good at my job, at least.
She made the cardinal error of our kind. She mistook her assets for friends. In the end, the contradictions caught up with her.
Got the she stuff, that's me.
It is, and was. Portofino 91, the whole sick crew. A disaster untold, a black page in the official records.
Ooh. Anxiety raised by 1. Okay. Anxiety level is on 1. Delirium and fatigue. Elevated
Finally,
limit.
I catched one of Noah's
Interesting.
streams. Just no 57 skull.
The greatest failure, let's do it.
Reports of how it went down remain contested, inconclusive. All that's certain, it began with a phone call and ended with 6 spies lost.
6 friends gone.
Some say she blew the network herself. Others blame structural factors or transnational capital.
Wow. Stein, thank you kind of for the biddies.
The rest just shake their heads as they look down on the smashed and leaking world.
Ooh. The world's... How did he get that way?
Some fool dropped it. One of ours, probably.
1 an hour, probably. That's quite interesting. What about Cascades? What happened after 91?
She was recalled. They put her in the freezer. Forever. Most
It was
thought.
nice. It was nice in there. Chill. Because we're in the freezer. Get it?
5 years passed. A little more of the world leaked out of itself. Cascade's controllers ordered her back to Portofino.
They couldn't keep me off the spy sheet.
It wasn't the scene. It was me.
Anxiety raised. We have anxiety +3 already? Ooh.
There is a new assignment, Cascade. I was supposed to give you the brief.
What do you... Who you say you were?
No one special. Just an arm-like sac of cytoplasm, a special move unique to single-cell organisms.
An arm-like sack of cytoplasm.
But before that,
Oh.
I was like you, a spy for the People's Republics, one of the varieties of mankind.
Well, I'm here. Where are you?
Right here, in an armchair in a safe house above a 24-hour photo shop in the city-state of Portofino.
Portofino. The art's direction is so wild.
This is a dangerous place, Cascade. I should never have come.
Anxiety raise +2. Wow, what happened to you?
I got caught with my pants down.
Ooh.
On the plus side, I no longer have to worry about independent thought or movement.
Wait a bit. How are we talking right now then?
We're not. This is all you. Conversing with your own mental projections.
Oh.
Reconciling the dissonance inherent to your role, like you were trained to do.
Oh. Dan says, I feel like I'm on a trip or I drank one of my father's special schnapps. Because of the picture morphing over here. Yeah. I mean, we're talking to our brain right now. Quite an interesting perspective of hunting that. Would we have been friends?
Who knows? Given the chance, we might have shook the stars from their sockets. Maybe next time.
Sure we never got to know each other.
Don't blame yourself, operant. Whatever happens has already happened.
Day 1. 11:13. Okay. Oh, we just slapped ourselves. And here we are. Interesting. Okay, so we can interact with things. Objective view. Okay. We have an empty hand. There's somebody sleeping. Do you want to be on cam? Probably gonna be some times over here. Okay. Beautiful. Let's have a look around. Okay, tab is highlighting this automatically. We have we started already with quite some good anxiety. Dossier. This is overall how we are. We give relation. Good anxiety level. Inventory, condition map, journal. Nothing there yet. 7 hours. Cannot sleep. Lasts for 7 hours. Recently slept. Okay. So we can oversleep and whatnot. Something is rooting through the bin in the alley below. Okay, so there's somebody outside going through garbage. Let's remember that. Dishes. Recently washed. Are we sure about that? It looks dirty as fuck. Nearly identical sets of shirts and trousers, ironed and folded. I would be that one person. I'm like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. If I like a certain shirt or certain pant, I would buy that like 5 times and just know that, hey, I have it and it's good. But my wife never lets me. Who's you? Pseudopod, you presume. Who's in these
Displayed on
pantaloons?
the chair before you is a man, approximately mid-30s. His chest rises and falls in steady rhythm as he stares beyond you, unblinking. Alive, yet not alive.
Hello, Pseudopod.
His eyes are fixed glassily on the ceiling. The pupils quiver like a failing heartbeat.
Look at the ceiling.
Cream paint, peeling slightly. A small room in a city past its prime. Nothing to suggest why the man is so interested in it.
Let's touch his arm.
No response, no jolt, no tremor.
They're going to pin this on you, obviously. That's why you're here. This is a big setup. Oh. Look in his eyes.
The green of long corroded copper. As for the face around the eyes, his jaw hangs slack, his glasses askew. The lopsided headphones accentuate a large bald spot atop his crown.
Ooh. Study his clothes.
Stiff collared shirt, a snug brown jacket, and nothing below the waist but a pair of red briefs.
Okay. This is a self-abuse session?
Being a lone operant in a foreign theatre is an extreme pressure role. Some require extreme release. As your eyes reach his feet, you notice that the man is also wearing 3 layers of socks, each slightly shorter than the one beneath it.
3 layers of socks. Why? Move over here. Here around him.
There is no smell of alcohol, nor any open containers, no drug paraphernalia either, just a loose cord trailing to the stereo system.
Okay, so did something happen through audio infusion? Did he listen to something that put him into this mental state? Is there maybe a potential of some sort of hypnosis work? Check his vitals. Oh, we put our hands on him. Not sure that is good. I mean, he's moving, he's breathing.
Your fingers detect a faint, steady pulse within the base of his wrist. Elevated, but not critical.
Botched suicide? I'm gonna try to take him out.
No vomit, no discoloration on the skin, no bruising or signs of struggle. And if it's poison, it's a bizarre strain. None of which precludes professional assassination. The man's eyes glisten. Bright red veins blossom around their edges.
Wow, my anxiety level just rose to 8 right now. Maybe there's a temporary chrysalis stage.
If so, he will have to become something else entirely. You both exist now in different futures.
What's that mean?
Far above, the stars remain fixed in their sockets. However he ended up like this, the result is the same. Operant lost. Your operant. Your double. You.
He is my double. Wow, anxiety level just went to 10. I'm curious what happens if we are reaching at certain thresholds. Let's search him for clues.
Clipped to the inside flap of his jacket, you find a laminated badge, emblazoned with the crest of the Import-Export Bureau of the People's Republic of Kohila.
No, wrong side.
The name reads, Esteman T. Below that, a title, Ex-Lead Hosiery.
Esterman. Okay.
Sock Merchant, one of the opera's most battle-tested covers.
Sock merchant. That explains the 3 pairs of socks.
Wearing the wares for ease of display, an operant committed to his role.
The voice acting is really good. Check his pockets.
3 other things of note. A slip of paper, a business card, and a rock-hard piece of candy.
Candy. Candy, nice.
A wrapped-up rectangle of compressed sugar. It's so hard that your fingers cannot make an impression, no matter how much you strain. Cola flavor, if you
Cola
had
flavor?
to guess.
Yes! Take it! Don't touch. Could be poison. Huh. My instinct says that it's poison. No thanks, Pseudopod. Put it back.
The candy slips back into the pocket's depths.
Examine the slip of paper.
It's a purchase order for 10 socks, made out to Carmuna Pessoa, Fashions and Garments, Bootleg Bazaar.
It should now show also on your overview. When hovering over the stream, you should be able to see now a new entry in our journal about what its art style is so good. What the hell is this? Loose ends. You found a purchased order for the vendor Carmuna. Interested in pseudopods, sock samples. We can add a tag to it. We can remove a tag to it. Not sure what that tag thing means. Finish tasks. Start votes. Okay, I can let you guys vote on stuff. Okay, let's close that. 5 experience scanned.
Bootleg Bazaar. No coordinates found. Some kind of marketplace, and not one you've ever been to.
Should check this place out. It's a lead. In any case, you just need a local to direct you.
The slip of paper grows heavy in your hand. It feels like a baton.
Does it now? So we got an inventory item. We have here the sock purchase order. Proof of intent to buy a meager number of Superblock socks signed by Carmuna Pessoa. We have a jacket. Okay, so the jacket gives us Technoflex +1. I can hide myself over here really quickly. And it looks like instincts +1. Blueprints -1. Okay, so it looks like clothing alters my my skills over here. Pantaloons, doppelgang +1. Look at that. Look at that. Gumshoes. Ew, why is there an eyeball on that? White of the eye loafers. Brown loafers with a unique eyeball-shaped buckle, gifted by an old friend, perhaps meant as a reminder there are eyes everywhere. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Code red +1, coordination -1. Understand. Good, let's close this. Let's examine the business card.
The card is cheap and scuffed. It reads, "All you need is miracle," above a cartoonish image of disembodied lips at a phone receiver.
A phone number. All you need is a miracle above the cartoonish image of a disembodied lips at a phone receiver. Turn the card over.
There's an indecipherable scribble. Whatever's written seems to begin with a D.
Okay. A phone number of Mr. or Mrs. D.
Into your pocket it goes.
Enough rifling.
You retract your hand from the man's pockets.
The assignment, man. What is it?
A snail's trail of dried saliva glints on the side of his chin.
%, failure likely. Chorus, pseudopod back into service. Oh. I'll do what I can for you, pseudopod.
Your double didn't notice your arrival. He doesn't notice your departure either.
Okay, he's completely in another world, it seems. Oh, I can use BSW as well to move around. That's interesting. I'm going to use the mouse quick still. So what do we have here? A familiar flash of red catches your eye.
The small table has been turned into a makeshift desk. The startlingly red folder stands out against the clutter.
Let's rummage through the desk first.
Amidst the crumpled sheets of copy paper and empty takeout containers, you find an opened pack of cigarettes. Suprema Mark.
The Prima Mark.
Suprema 100s. Cheap superblock export.
Good quality, barely smokable, emergency use only. So the pod must have brought these with him.
There are a few mangled filters in the ashtray.
Examine the cigarettes.
There's nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack of Suprema 100s. It's like any other found in commissaries and corner stores across the People's Republics.
Did contact with candy. He has some candy wrappers in his pocket. His contact or had contact with cigarettes. So there's a high chance that these objects might have induced his state of behaving right now.
Except...
Ooh, a sensor. Hold on.
secreted neatly against the inner wall of the pack, just as you were once taught to do yourself. A crisply folded sheet of A7 paper. It reads...
So we found a secret paper in there.
ZWS, JMXVB TW, AON, TRRA, KB, ZQYMUSGS.
Some sort of cipher?
You've carried papers like this, folded up and hidden away in secret pockets and compartments.
Am I having a stroke? This is ciphertext.
Short, uneven letter chains, likely a Rosetta cipher, the most basic kind used by the Operant Bureau, designed to be decrypted by a one-time key.
Okay.
It's me, somewhere nearby.
Let's take this mix.
The pack slides nicely into your pocket, as though it always belonged there.
So, examine the red folder.
A small label in the top left corner is printed with one word. Your cryptonym, Cascade.
Is it a folder about me?
It screams danger, not for human consumption.
Little lens consume it then. Your hand hesitates. Oh, my nerve left me. Open the red folder.
The folder opens with a whoosh. Before you in neat monospace type, your life is condensed to its barest elements. Name Will Kershaw, cryptonym Cascade. Born Landau, former Republic of Mercia. Dependents none. Pay class D2. Years of service 14.
Since 14 years we are on service. That's a long time.
All true. None of it useful just now.
Keep reading.
Childhood. Bourgeois, typical. History of student radicalism led to persecution by monotheist reactionaries. Fled to People's Republic of Kohila. Embraced post-historical materialism.
Fair enough.
In short, born capitalist, reborn communist.
A party liner, that's me.
Medical record. History of dissociative episodes and reckless action. Gunshot, chest. Retained bullet. 10 millimeters pre-service.
I have a bullet in my chest of 10 millimeter.
The bullet nuzzles your aorta. Your heartbeat flutters.
Dude, the lady's voice acting is outstanding.
Sexuality. Homosexual tendencies. Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed. Confirmed.
Suicide risk minimal. Ideation only.
Oh. I'm brain read here, heterosexual and homosexual. Moving on.
End of list. According to this file, that's all there is to you.
Anything else in here?
There's another page behind this one. It's labeled Service History.
Let's have a look.
A tingle in your fingers. Your head grows lighter as you approach the crash site.
Examine pseudo cipher again.
ZWS, JMXVB TW, AON, TRRA, KB, ZQYMUSGS.
Leave it.
The sheet naturally curls itself into a little V as you place it back on the desk.
Step back.
As you turn away, a phone begins to ring.
Okay. Let's answer it.
You pick up the phone. The handset vibrates in your palm.
Let's say nothing.
A peculiar species of static washes over your ear. Half a world away, a familiar voice splits into 256,000 encrypted fragments before coalescing again by your ear.
Please tell me you have good news.
My controller.
5 years, 3 months, 10 days. That's how long it's been since her voice was in your ear.
This is Cascade.
Operant, you made it. Your voice hasn't changed.
Is that so?
Her voice is just as you remember.
We'll get to catch-ups later. Put pseudopod on the line.
You glance over at the man in the chair.
Anxiety raised again by 2.
This is wrong. You shouldn't be here. This should be happening to someone else. You feel the receiver slipping from your sweaty palm.
That was... Should I be straightforward with my superior? Something is very wrong with him. He's breathing, but not responsive. More than I can say.
For a moment, no one says anything. There's no sound at all, save for the
I
blood
have
in
to be
your ear
straightforward.
and the electrostatic hum of the ultra-long-distance connection.
Has he been zeroed out?
Doesn't seem so. Chat, give me a quick 1 in chat, so we know if I can do votes with you or not.
Eliminated, killed, rendered inoperant.
Got the cards for a phone line in his pocket, but there's no number on it.
That doesn't tell us much. What else?
Got a pack of Suprema 100s in the kitchen.
He's from the People's Republics. Of course he smokes Supremas.
It wasn't the cigarettes, there was a ciphertext hidden inside.
And? Did you manage to decode it?
Not yet.
It's basic substitution. I'll ask one more time. Is your double zeroed out?
Ooh, anxiety raised +3, pressure elevated anxiety. The anxiety is up.
You must speak the word. She cannot make the determination herself.
He might still be in there somewhere.
Cascade, is your double zeroed out or not?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Is he zeroed out, Operant?
Yes.
Right. I wonder which it is. Have our enemies blown us up already?
Peter Jack.
Or is this just another day at the basement massage parlor of spy services? Fucking hell. The opera's going to hang me by the toes. For you, it's back to Satellite Facility B.
You've reached your anxiety limit. What does that mean? Lower a skill to mitigate the damage. My nerves. And that anxiety is reset. Oh my god. Okay. Status effect lost anxious.
AKA the freezer, the opera's labyrinthine archival complex, where the old, useless, and discredited are consigned until they're dismissed or die of despair. Archives, mountains of paper, shiver, resist.
Listen, Mel. Whatever this is, it's way bigger than me and Sodapod.
That's exactly the problem. You haven't got pseudopod and you haven't got the assignment either.
I'm working on it. I just need to put the cipher together.
Listen to me. This assignment is over. Effective immediately. The woman in the Photoshop downstairs, Constance, she's one of ours. Let her deal with pseudopod.
What about me?
As for you, we need to get you on the next aerotram out of the city.
Even as your controller is speaking, your mind is settling back into familiar grooves. The old mechanisms slide and click into position. That numberless phone line may be worth investigating. Perhaps the room contains other leads as well.
Deduce why the opera sent you. Let's give it a try. 25% chance. %52% chance if I pressure my delirium up. Ooh, we did a success.
You've been on filing duty for 5 years. Out of action. The opera wouldn't rush you back in theatre. Unless...
What if the whole sick crew reached out?
a half moment's hesitation.
There we go.
Where'd you get that idea?
Huh.
Not a denial. Proceed.
Okay. They asked for me specifically, didn't they?
There should still be flights departing for Superblock territory tonight. Make sure you're on one of them.
Who was it, Mel?
It was no one, a ghost in the wire. The assignment's over. Get on the next tram.
The tram. Sure, I'm on my way.
If what you're saying is true, enemies abound. Don't get yourself zeroed out.
We're gonna try to not get zeroed out.
A click, and the line goes dead.
Could have not answered that phone before deciphering anything or checking out more things around here. Go to put trousers to look over there.
A pair of men's trousers are hung delicately over the shower rail. They seem much better cared for than their owner.
Let's examine the trousers.
Brown, shapeless, utterly unremarkable.
What's in the pockets?
The front and back pockets are completely empty, except for a few pieces of linen.
That's it. Search them again.
You discover a small extra pocket inside the front right pocket.
Oh. Pocket is disguised as a pocket.
You slip 2 fingers inside and come away with a neatly folded sheet of paper.
Hello there.
The page is notebook-sized and perforated along one edge. It reads, THA 7LESAPR 032 WIFO 9W TBGFL W25.
This could be the other part of the key to the cipher.
There it is, the missing half.
Yes, now we're spying.
We'll be spying harder when you crack this thing.
Why do you hang in a bathroom?
One of the many mysteries concerning men's trousers. He was trying to smooth out creases with shower steam.
Ew. Step back from the trousers.
You leave the trousers.
Okay. Now can go back to the
You
table.
return to the desk. The red folder is still sitting on its surface.
Bit of play. I could bring fatigue up. Apply the one-time key to the ciphertext. 5, 5. Okay. Oof. Let a baletta 6 words rise from the dark pool, then speak to you in an unknown voice.
For Cascade, all will be forgiven.
For me?
For Cascade, all will be forgiven.
That's weird. You thought if it was possible. I was right. One of the old crew reached out for me. But which, we cannot say.
Only your double's advancing bald spot is visible to you over the rim of the chair.
We're both professionals. Bad things happen to Spice. No one's fault.
The day beyond the window beckons you outwards. Wait, the secrets. You can't just leave them out like this.
My secrets are mine. Eat the one-time key.
It takes all your concentration to chew the slip of paper into a wad of pulp you can actually swallow.
Let's read my service history. The failure.
Your hand grinds to a halt above the page and remains there.
Ah, shame.
A full minute passes.
Maybe later.
Or never. That works too.
Step away.
You turn away from the...
Oh boy. So, what do we have next to you, mister? A mid-range stereo system set to standby mode.
Following the cord from your double's headphones, you come to a mid-sized home stereo resting on a sideboard.
Check the disc.
Through the translucent view panel, you see a single red disc loaded in place. On the face of the disc are the words, Ultravioletta, you but from a dream, handwritten on thin strips of tape. You don't recognize the artist.
What do we have here?
The disc is loaded, ready to tell you.
Unplug the headphones, press play.
The chunky button makes a satisfying little thunk as you push it in.
The question is will this music be like translucent or do some hypnotic state like my theory goes over here with his headphones on? The wind to death.
The discus begins to turn. You know because the spindle was rotating, though the speakers don't produce any sound at all.
Is this thing broken?
It doesn't appear to be. The disc is spinning the way it's meant to.
Turn the volume up.
No sound, save the thin layer of static that lines the inner cables.
Keep listening.
The music player blinks, slowly. Or do you? You can't tell.
Keep listening.
The silence is being overtaken by a different silence, like the slow darkening of night across the wall of an empty room.
Listen a little bit more.
This new silence seeps into every corner of your body, loosening fixtures, rattling drawers, seeing what will come with it.
Listen a little bit more.
There is still no sound, but in your mind an image forms of a blasted heath, a smouldering circle at its center. Figures in tattered robes stagger and sway on the horizon.
So something is with the audio tunes happening, or we're just completely losing it because we're trying to figure out or see something that there is not. Hold on, what's going on?
Nothing. You're simply playing a disc on a common home stereo system, the sort of thing millions of people across the world do every day.
At 2% chance. Well, let's go all in. What's this doing to you? We need to roll 2 6s. We failed.
Your mind blanks. The power grid ravaged by an unseen, faraway storm.
Where am I?
The second floor studio apartment above the Photo 24 while you wait film lab on Orphanage Street in the independent city-state of Portofino. Slowly, you return to yourself. The apartment looks the same. Just about.
Probably shouldn't be messing with this.
No, you probably shouldn't.
Press stop. Oh boy.
The static quiets as you reset the volume.
Press eject and take the disc.
A brief internal hum. Then the disc slides halfway out of the machine and waits there like it's trying to hide from you. You remove the red disc and place it into your pocket.
Now stereo.
You step away from the equipment.
There we go. Greetings, Attila. Welcome in. Okay, so we did the cipher. We had an anxiety breakdown. And we're slowly into... going into full delirium. Over here.
The bed looks serviceable. Deformed pillows and a depression in the mattress show it has been used. Room for two. You were supposed to lie here alongside your double.
You don't want to share the bed, do you, Pseudopod?
Seems it is all yours then. Should you ever... You turn away.
We're not tired yet. I guess when we are sleeping, our levels of fatigue, anxiety, or delirium go down. It's not the case. Okay. Let's head out then. This is my door you came from. Muffled voices rise from below. Let's open up. What do we have here? Is it tenant responsibility to dispose of their own rubbish? Good. Let's sit down.
Enough! You're blacklisted. Take your sick little games elsewhere.
Blacklisted? What games?
Easy, lady. I just want to develop some photographs. I'm not trying to take your innocence.
Does that poor girl even know what you're up to?
You have a wild imagination. A little photo should not count as a crime. It's not like it's a loaded gun or something.
Did he took a photo of a lady or something like that? Lightbolt, welcome in.
Loaded gun. Your hair stands on end. The woman casts a split-second glance in your direction.
Lightbulb asks, how is Zero Paradas? Well, so far we had an anxiety attack with our character. We are close of getting a delirium attack as well. And how the game is handling it is apparently when you are reaching the threshold of it, being 20. We're now on 16 on delirium. It lowers one of your stats in that category. And it does something to your operative. So far, quite intriguing, interesting story. And looks like all of your decisions, in a sense, have some sort of ripple effects. And the art style is really good and unique. And overall, I'm intrigued to find out more. You can see on your overlay, if you hover around with the mouse, what's going on, what kind of equipments we have on, what kind of items we have collected, and we can work together to solve the cases.
Not your fight. Remain in bushes.
She told you to leave, sir.
Whoa, whoa. Caught in a pincer by the art police. Not a good day for pursuing my interests.
A crackle of recognition behind his eyes as they meet yours.
It's a red check. I cannot retry. Let's see if we can see where he's from. Ah, we rolled a 2. God damn it.
Nowhere. You've never seen this man before in your life.
Fair enough. Rolled a 9. We needed a 12. Adela says, I'm not sure how this game works, but basically it feels like a lot dealing with schizophrenia and having to manage aspects of your mental health and have various psychological builds to overcome some things, but not others, and have different ways of playing the game and interact with the world. Yeah, it's quite interesting.
What?
She's probably another victim of your so-called street art.
Nothing, forget it.
Exactly what I thought.
He appears pleased with himself.
Restless eyes, evasive demeanor. This man may not have zeroed out your double, but you're sure such things aren't beyond him.
Very well. Photo 24 can have this round. Thank you for this extreme stress I'll now carry through my day.
Bye, weird
He
guy.
gives you one more glance as he leaves. Garish coat flapping behind him.
Uh-oh. Was that kind of like a warning from his sides?
You get all walks in here. That was good of you to step in.
No problem.
Our profession. Good to know someone's got your back.
Who? Oh yeah, she's also an operative.
Ah, while I have it here, this is the
Screwdriver.
screwdriver pseudopod requested. For the fax machine.
Okay.
She gestures towards the monstrous off-white plastic machine behind you.
Speaking of, where is your double?
This woman could be a valuable source of information, if you can prise it from her.
Trick the photo lady into revealing that what she knows. Hold on, we barely spoke when I came in. I didn't even introduce myself.
No introductions necessary. You're operant, Cascade.
Okay.
I'm Constance, of course.
Hey there, Constance. Photo lady. And your role is?
Special asset, liminal class. Making my debut with the Operant Bureau.
She says with pride.
A stagehand, not even worth a cryptonym.
Okay, let's just nod.
She gives you a curt but respectful nod in return.
Before we get into it, I want to make one thing clear. Just because I'm working for the opera does not make me some kind of communist.
Your politics are irrelevant as long as you do your job. So what are you?
A happily settled small businesswoman, a model petite bourgeois.
Why are you working for the communists then?
The thrills, obviously.
Your politics are more or less irrelevant as long as you do your job.
So don't even attempt to seduce me with your post-historical dialectics. Your double already tried his hardest. I'm here strictly for the espionage.
Right, I look forward to working together.
If there's any support you require, just say.
Okay.
I've got nearly everything in order, except for this monstrous fax machine.
Observant, rigorous, dog-like. She looks at you, awaiting instructions.
What's with the fax machine?
It's that little amber light. It means out of order, and
Okay.
I haven't been able to get it to green, meaning in order.
She gestures towards the honking machine behind you.
Just looking at that thing causes you to take psychic damage. Best stay away.
Pseudopod assured me this machine was a vital tool of
Fatigue
communication.
raised.
as precious to our work as the magic box we installed on your room phone.
What do you expect me to do?
You've received all sorts of technical training, I presume. I would think getting a little light to turn green should be well within your powers.
There's a 40 anxiety level increases again. I can reach it to 68 and throw 3 dices. Let's see if we can trick her. 41%. Ah, shame.
She's just the housekeeper. Who cares? A few frets and she'll tip right over.
The Inquisitor's office sent to me. This outfit's a leaky boat. Come clean or face the firing squads.
Firing squads? What is this?
An informal people's tribunal. Maybe another push? She seemed like she was about to crack there.
If you don't start talking, the only thing to clear up will be your body behind the septic tanks.
This is madness, operant. Pseudopod cleared me himself. Bring him down here. He'll clear this up straight away.
Yet, she's going on pseudopods. He can't come. He's like kind of in a psychic delirium. I'm not gonna tell you though. Daphne, how you doing? How you enjoying the game so far? It's very intriguing. Very, very intriguing.
Where is Pseudopod, actually?
It's possible this photo lady's made of sterner stuff than you realized. Probably best to play it straight now.
Damn it, I have to tell her now. Because I did that. Right, about Pseudopod.
Yes. What is it?
Something is wrong with him. He's completely non-responsive.
My God. You're saying he's...
I can't say. He was like that when I found him.
Oh. Oh, God.
Takes a beat for your meaning to reach her.
Shock, bewilderment. Your cue. Behind the acrylic display case, your eye catches on a scene of an amateur pelota squad, smiling against a sun-bleached wall.
What is a pelota squad?
What do we do, operant?
Okay, let's see. First off, when did you last see him?
It was yesterday, when he returned for the evening.
Okay, so yesterday evening was the last time you saw him. Are you liking that, Daphne? Are you playing it as well?
He looked stressed, like he was shouldering a great burden.
Any what kind of burden?
It must have been the assignment, I'm sure.
The assignment. Good. What's he told you?
Nothing. Only the bare rudiments. I thought it was supposed to be that way. Pseudopod was a very good teacher. He said it would fall on me to see after any operants who are incapacitated in theatre.
Okay.
I wonder, did he ever suspect he was talking about himself?
Does anyone else have access upstairs?
Absolutely not. Nobody's been upstairs except yourself and Pseudopod.
Interesting. Daphne says I found out about this game only yesterday. Big fan of Disco, so I'm very curious how Zero Parades turns out. I've not played Disco myself. Would you recommend it? Should we do a full playthrough and let's play on this channel? Exclamation mark YouTube, by the way. Please don't talk about that in my chat. A full break of Disco is an investment of multiple months? Is that so? Is that so long, the game? Oh, to go through different builds? If I would go, then probably just for one run. Most playthroughs are short. Oh, interesting. Well, that depends if people would like a 100% review on Disco Elysium. Then I would go through all of it. But I would only see 3% of the game world. Oh, that's intriguing. So, there's certain no aggressive locals with fancy cameras.
I can assure you, operant.
Okay.
Oh dear. I could use a rag.
I thought this in the stereo upstairs.
I've never seen this before. What's on it?
Meaning Pseudopod must have brought it here.
You know a band called Ultraviolet?
No, I don't pay attention to all that. Music is very overrated in my opinion.
The disc gave me a very ominous feeling. I think it's responsible for what happens.
But it's just a disc. How can that be?
Well, that's what I've got to figure out.
I must say, it doesn't look like a regular disc like you buy at the shops. This looks more like a bootleg.
A bootleg? What do you mean by that? Tilla says it's less of a game, more of a puzzle box with meta-knowledge you can gain through different playthroughs, and it encourages you to do investigative work outside of the game as you play the game. Interesting. What do you think happened?
I haven't the faintest idea. I'm adrift. Pseudopod struck me as an absolute professional and very
Certainly not.
cautious.
Your double's condition is of secondary importance.
I suppose I could move him to the spare room down here. That way I can keep an eye on him.
Can you please put some pants on?
She doesn't respond, but looks down as her cheeks flush deep crimson.
Okay. We need to talk to a doctor.
A doctor. Right. Good thinking. Dr. Hugo would help. He runs a houseboat clinic in the back ways to the west of the old docks. Past
West
the
of the
waterlock.
docks. I think this will be our first location. I would not like to have Pseudopod suffer. Yesterday before he came, what was he doing? Did he meet anyone?
I can't really say for certain. He kept things very close, as he was supposed to.
Attila says, I can't get over the voice Shadowplay has. Now I will imagine octopi sounding like that.
Have you
Fair
tried the
enough.
bootleg bazaar? He was down there yesterday.
Okay, so we have Bootleg Bazaar where he bought the records. We have the doctor who is at the harbor. We can go.
The bootleg bazaar. That matches the purchase order you found on his body.
True. Which lead should we follow first, Chad? What do you reckon? I'm not familiar. What's that?
It's where all the knockoffs and illegal imports come make their way into the city. It's only sprung up in the last few years. Part of the whole mania of all things Lusian.
Do you think the rent disc comes from there?
It may well have. I'm sure there's a disc vendor down there. It can't hurt to ask, can it?
True.
On the contrary, asking the wrong question can hurt quite a lot. Still, a lead is better than no lead.
Oh, is it true? What is Pseudopod looking for?
He said he intended to interview some of the vendors. I can't tell you what he was after precisely.
There. 2 lines of inquiry converge. Bring this purchase order to the bazaar. That's your next stop.
How do I get to the bazaar?
You can practically see it from the front door. Due south, in the ruins of the old Essilk factory. Head west from the roundabout. If by some chance you find yourself in Party Alley, it means you've gone the wrong way.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, Constance.
Anything for the assignment.
He's a professional
Was there
mod.
anything else?
Do you know what this miracle could be about? That cards that we found also in his pocket.
I certainly don't. It looks flirtatious.
Do you partake in flirtations, Constance?
Never during working hours. Seedy business attracts itself. Try the fogged mirror. It's a bar just to the west, along Party Alley.
The shiver of a familiar name. Smell of old wood and cigarette ash. Tack of spilled drinks on the underside of your shoe. Your old haunt, where you met with your former assets once upon an assignment.
I'm familiar.
She gives you a brief nod.
I need your help with something work-related.
Very well.
What's your opinion on the assignments?
Forgive me, is this some kind of test? Shouldn't you be the one advancing thesis and so forth?
Just your general impression, then.
Granted, this is only my debut, but it seems to me that something's very amiss. No matter what we do, nothing appears to go according to plan. Pseudopod assured me it's all part of the work, but it gives me a rather unsettled feeling. And now, well...
Pretty typical, I'd say.
I don't know whether that's intended to be reassuring.
Nope.
She gives you a
Everything.
nod.
I'll head to the bazaar, see what I can find.
Before you do, I understand this is your first time back in theatre for some time.
Say nothing.
I just wanted to say, welcome back to the opera.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So we got some intel that we have. You can hover over your overview on the desktop, Chad, and have a look at all the items that we've got, all the clues that we've got. So, would you say this gives me -2 delirium, but it gives me +1 fatigue? Let's consume this cig. All you need is a miracle. Full, luscious lips whisper into the plastic telephone. No phone number. Chroma presser. These are blueprints that we can... Oh, these are tools that we can equip. Oh, we get +1 on blueprints. Okay. Not looking so feisty here. Roll the map. And then with the journal. What's wrong, Pseudopod? Get a second opinion on Pseudopod conditions. So, would you recommend, Chad, that we should go and check the doctor first? And see if we can help our agent? Should we go to the bazaar? I'll leave you with the... So we're not delirious anymore. We spent slow afternoons rereading the postcards on the glass. Good morning, Dras. Swimming lessons with Paolo. Bin day is now bi-weekly. Right there. Stuff stacked by a hoarder, then labeled by an obsessive.
The screen flickers. Static turns to black. A booming voice emerges.
Did you know water covers approximately 63% of the world, but the sky covers 100%?
Oh my god, he did not see that. Is the voice actor the same voice actress from Baldur's Gate 3? Of the narrator? It kind of reminds me of the narrator from Baldur's Gate. Obviously.
Wrong. The sky is only 98% sky. The other 2% is used to cover up the fact that they replaced the moon 4 times.
What kind of conspiracy theory is there?
On screen, there appears a man with a paper bag over his head. He gesticulates wildly.
But they don't want you to know that. That's why they're coming for me. But not before I tell you the truth.
The screen warps and color shifts between clips of the bag man talking. A phone number flashes urgently.
Let's write out the number.
You jot down the digits as Bagman watches on.
Bagman. Who and what is this?
I am Subcommandante Beckman, and this is the reality situation. No breaks, no filters, no cowards.
Interesting. Although it says a lot of people accidentally stumble upon something they cannot comprehend and cannot fit into anything else they can understand, and thus conspiracy theories form around small bits for real stuff. True. Also says, how does the extension work? I'm stuck with the overlay. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. You can hover towards the left-hand side of the screen with your mouse of the live stream, and you can check notes in there. You can check the inventory, my equipment, the map, and help me decide things. So the question right now relates: are we first seeing if we can check the doctor for our friend, aka operative, who's working with us, or do we ignore his status and follow the leads to the bazaar first and go to the doctor later? Let's say 1 in chat for doctor now and 2 in chat for doctor later. Sub-Commandant Bagman. Who gave him the drag?
This is a war, and I don't take orders from anyone, especially not reality.
You guys know the camera. Salute Bagman.
He salutes you back.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, Angela says bazaar first. Keep watching.
I know about the Boers. I know about iodine. La Luz's invisible aircraft carriers. Weaponized nostalgia. Microbial microphones. Lunar obfuscation programs.
What was that about imprints?
For 300 years, the Lusian elite have been producing psychic copies of themselves, all to preserve the consciousness of one man, the original techno-fascist.
What else are they hiding from us?
Find out what I know by tuning into the reality situation. Airing until they shut us down.
The
Fair enough.
sounds from the commercial fade.
Fair enough. What the hell? Order a stack of holiday cons pre-order. So, a sense of Melaman mystery from the fax. Let's see if we can fix the fax machine.
A humongous white block of office technology sits in front of you. It looks like inside, mechanical parts are assembled in such a way that it can scream analog messages across huge distances.
What could be sacrificed here?
Image quality, and whatever remains of human patience.
Let's remove the panel.
Your screwdriver makes short work of the starhead screws holding the side panel in place. You set them aside one by one, and gently remove the plastic panel.
Okay, so we need to roll at least a 4 to succeed in this check. Let's do it. Troubleshoot it. 5, 3, perfect. Good.
The holy innards of the facsimile machine reveal themselves to you like a sacrificial animal, waiting to be interpreted.
Oh man, the writing is so wild. I love it. Sacrificial animal. Oh man. Good. Let's pray to the Omni Messiah. What do we got here?
You're looking at a Sugar Hill Executive Series 2, a cursed model, plagued by numerous debilities, most commonly a chronically misaligned paper tray.
Snap the paper tray back in.
From the machine bowels comes a pleasing chunk as the plastic tray slots back into its receiver. The paper belt purrs as life is restored.
Much better, thank you.
That should do it.
The small green light marks its status as ready. You turn away from the fax machine.
Good. We fixed the fax machine. What do we have there? What if fuses is held together with a coin? What? Anything else we can interact with? One of the exits.
Operant.
Have any faxes come through for me?
Nothing, I'm afraid.
That's
I'll
all
be
for now.
here if you...
Good. Let's get out. Chat has voted that we should go to the bazaar first and ignore the doctor. That is what we shall do. So, can zoom in and out. Your map should be updated now as well, chat. Party LA. You can see the fogged thingy. Palace of Culture. Photo 24. Bones. Vending machine. Zoom out. Okay. Star smell rises. So somebody was rummaging in... Whoa, somebody's rollerblading around. The pale crisp glow of a reading lamp shines from the window. Beyond lies a mountainside layered with residential buildings. Is that the window where we were looking out? Because we saw somebody or heard somebody from upstairs that somebody's rummaging through the things here. Oxen Bach. Beer. Lowers anxiety, gives us +1 delirium. We'll take that. So, 2 species of ivy crawl over the railing. A joint invasion. Let's go and try to find that bazaar. This looks like something pickable. Requires lockpick. We don't have such a thing. An ad for a new film. The release date was 6 months ago. Delivery of a high grip tires. Oh. RTLA. RTLA Zona 3. No open flames, including lit cigarettes. Oh, what do we have there? Something over there. I remember when it was a Griefsome bar. So that's the bar that we heard where we should go. Good vantage over here. Let's jump over. Pick that up. Supremas. Okay. Very intriguing alt direction. The back ways. Can we check bazaar? But your gut tells you that there's something wrong. So there's business in the bootleg bazaar. Let's tag that. I can even start a vote. Let's try how the vote thing works. Something should pop up on your side. I'm not sure what it's popping up though. Oh, can we have a vote on to see of which task we should focus on? Aha. Interesting. Busted torn blister packs, garments 9. Can we just pick that up? Brandy schnapps. Fig rolls used to cool here. Something catches my eye. Polaris Silent Watchman oversees the shrine over the surface. Ooh, some shrine is over here. Street shrine.
An altar to Polaris, the bazaar's unofficial patron star. It is cluttered and precarious with offerings.
Interesting. Bergs asks, super excited for this game. First impression, very intriguing. I've not played Disco Elysium before, so this is for me the first experience with their production. And the storytelling is really good. The voice actors, chef's kiss. I think it's the voice actress for the narrator of Baldur's Gate 3. The same person. And I love that you guys can tag along on your overview on your screen and see the clues, see what we have, see what's going on, and we can kind of like, you know, have this journey together and decide things together. Really enjoying that.
The shrine lacks the sacred air of Mercian churches you knew as a child. It is an organic thing, maintained by locals of their own volition.
Like a collective artwork.
A spectacle of Portaferan humanity. The steps worn with years of its visitors' hope and grief. Whatever their meaning, they were enough to summon you here, now to this shrine rammed into the side of the city.
I could make a prayer. The pseudopod. But my delirium would go up. Look at the elegies.
Ink stains and knife scratches adorn the shrine. Jagged words cast toward the flickering skies. In your guiding, we learn. Do you envy our brief, searing lives? Marco loves Puss Puss. As you fade, we follow.
Of course, Marco. Who doesn't like some Puss Puss? Examine the offerings.
A collection of cheap plastic photo frames.
Thought it's rain.
Haphazardly arranged on a red checkered tablecloth. Each heavy with significance. All of it lost on you. Between them are offerings and totems. A necklace, some out of circulation coins, an old packet of smokes.
Someone just left these smokes. Examine the cigarettes.
Ouroboros Black, an imported brand. As soon as you pick it up, you feel that whatever's inside it is not cigarettes.
Is it not? Open the pack.
Outslide a few staple pages folded neatly into a little cuboid, almost exactly the dimensions of the package. Rite of passage. It's an exit visa. Permission to travel freely out of Portaferro.
This is a drop-off of some kind. Examine the papers first.
An elderly man stares back at you from a printed headshot at the document's apex. Long black and grey hair swept back in a wave. Augustino Dante, according to the name on the pages. Born in the year 27 in La Luz.
Are these legit?
The name, who knows? The document, yes. City issued. Holographic stamp and all.
Just in case, let's take them with us.
You refold the pages along their elaborate creases and slip them in your pocket.
Let's try to do some prayers to Pseudopod. Oh, we rolled a 1.
You pinch your eyes tight, but no words come. And why would they?
Fuck off, Polaris.
Your words echo through the alley. There is no reply.
Forget it, there's no point.
You have no words for this place, and it has none for you. Dock worker's voice.
Let's go. So interesting. There would be something to find out here if we would be some sort of into stellar situations and whatnot. Also, isn't it a little bit weird that we're running around with a screwdriver in our hands? People not react to that. Anxiety -2. Anxiety -3. Delirium -2. I'm gonna leave it for now. Space enough for strangers to eat together in a comfortable silence. A chair remains from whoever used it to live here. What do we have here? I'll click myself. The old knife factory gate and the entry to the bazaar. Okay, so this is where we want to go. Move along.
You step into the booth and press the receiver to your ear.
Look at the dolphin emblem.
The emblematic animal of Portofero's main phone company, Reno Tower.
Okay, look at something else.
Your gaze wanders away. The dolphin doesn't seem to mind at all.
I have 26 Sol, aka the currency. Let's call Bagman, who we just saw on the TV.
Hello and welcome to the reality situation. Before we begin, I just need to check. Is your line secure?
Fuck.
That's a joke, obviously. No line is secure. Your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, are not secure. Consciousness itself is tapped. The call is coming from inside the house.
Ask the questions, Bagman.
Now, what aspect of the situation did you want to ask about? Salute.
That was it? We cannot ask him anything?
Clicks back into place.
Do you know any other numbers?
You do not yet have the number of anyone else in this city.
Could I just dial a random number?
It's certainly possible, though any benefit to doing so is unclear. Don't start wasting your time with prank calls, operant.
Got it.
The Reno Tel Dolphin eyes you expectantly.
Leave it.
You step away from the payphone.
This place is not as you left it. The world moves on behind your back. You hear laughter and music ahead.
Nose to the air. Take in the scent.
Inhale. Incense, grease, the dank of candle water.
But the air is charged. Something is wrong. Cricket's gone quiet under shadow.
What was this site originally?
A silk number 3. The old silk factory. Once the pounding heart of the city.
Silk factory. Should get going.
Pseudopod had a purchase order from a vendor called Carmuna. She must be in here somewhere.
Okay, we're looking for a
You also
Carmuna.
have that curious red disc to hand. A media specialist could likely tell you more.
That as well. That as well. The narrator is voiced by Boo Miller, the UK actress known for her role in Bridgerton BG3, narrated by Amelia Tyler. Gotcha. It's somehow a little bit familiar for me. I don't know why. You highly recommend Disco Elysium. Fantastic game. Well, hopefully somebody puts it in our recommended games channel on the Discord. The next project that we have on the table is Gothic 1, Gothic 1 Remake, Gothic 2, and Gothic 3. We just wrapped up Those Who Rule. Old docs, open map. Okay. I'm curious. Oh, let's see. Who's this guy?
The Guardia Municipal officer is intensely scratching at his neck. As you approach, he wipes his hand on his trouser leg.
An officer, okay.
Hola, miss. Hope there's a reason you've stopped an officer while he's on duty.
I'm in the socks trade. Thought you could maybe do with some.
Socks are the one thing I don't need. Too many elderly relatives for that. Officer Morito, agente coordinador for the Guardia Municipal. Do you need help with anything?
Everything all right there? Not at his neck.
How bad does it look?
His hands, claw-like, hovers over the large patch of inflamed skin. It's pretty bad.
Shit, I knew it. I hope it's not the topical ball repellent I've been using. Instructions said to apply generously.
Oh, that I cannot tell you. Okay. Max asks, does the game has complete VI now? I played the demo and it was half-wished. So far, complete VA, yes.
Guess that's what I get for trying to keep the peace with these boars running around.
I haven't seen any boars.
You're lucky then. We've been dealing with an infestation for weeks.
Boars?
Backways are full of them.
Tell me more about that boars.
It used to be a seasonal problem. Every autumn, some adults would come down bold and hungry. But lately, it's more of a permanent residency.
Are these boars dangerous?
At best, they're a nuisance. The little ones are fine, but the adults could take off a kneecap if you're not careful. And then there's the really big one, the mother.
What's the problem with the little ones?
They don't seem so bad if they're alone, but they're never alone. Get 5 or 6 together and they can take down a grown man.
How big are the big ones?
Oh, 100, 150 kilos?
What?
Easy. Enough to stop a tuk-tuk going full speed. But even they got nothing on the mother.
Speak to me of this mother.
Massive. Furs all matted, covered in scars, territorial too. Preys on drunks, stumbling back from Party Alley.
What can you do about a boar like that?
Tusks, claws, knives, bullets. Take your pick. Every few years, some brave moron tries to take her down, but she stands undefeated.
Must find Borsen.
Okay. Where would a brave and skilled moron find this beast?
You got a weird glint in your eyes. Let's not do anything stupid, all right?
So, what do I do if I encounter a boar?
You back away, slowly. If you get a whiff of it charging, find something to climb if you can.
Okay.
And then, come find me.
Yeah, the long missile range would do the trick. That would be also fun. Okay. Can you tell me anything about the bazaar?
I can tell you Petra the music vendor's a major asshole.
Petre?
I asked him about an old Blood Golem disc, and he told me he'd rather tie polystyrene blocks to his feet and jump in the canal than look for it.
Doesn't make sense. Why not go for something that sinks?
Ocean floats, I'm pretty sure.
I told him as much. He said that was the point. His demise should be slow, so that I'd hear him scream for hours.
Does he hate you or just your music?
I suspect he mostly hates himself. I don't get why he brings up all this violent stuff all the time. If he ever goes through with it, there won't be any shock value. It'll just be sad.
And what's Blood Golem then?
Blood Golem is a band. Blood Golem heals all wounds. It's the sound that raised us from shit-crusted upright apes into humans.
What's their sound like?
Primal, filthy, slow, all ending. Like an army of giants growling underwater while smashing cliffs together.
The hell is that music?
None of these words make any sense to you, either singly or even less in combination.
Oh damn it, delirium went up.
As a matter of fact, too powerful for most Portoferans. It's like nobody cares about our own music anymore. Or
Fair
art,
enough.
really.
Anything threatening the peace lately?
We've had instances of theft around the docks recently. All the crates were ripped open in strange ways.
Strange ways.
Yeah, messily and without tools. Seems like the work of kids, if you ask me.
What if it was
Must
the
be
boars?
trying to scare people too, as weird noises have been heard at night. Screaming and howling.
Animal. Rival.
Apart from that, it's quiet. Just how I like it.
Interesting. Dr. Liquid asks, hey man, did it just release or has it been out for hours? The game itself, let me double check, is coming out today in 3 hours. Well, that's not the worst thing. It gives you time to reflect on your mistakes.
The quieter, the better, I'd say.
His eyes glimmer, okay.
Really, the hardest part's keeping people away from the boars. Hence this whole cream situation.
I should get going.
As you step away, the GM returns to scratching his inflamed skin.
Oh boy. What is in there? Temporary cargo storage shed. Oh, what do we have there? One more cigarettes. Broken ribcage. Could be this the entrance to the bazaar?
A dusty and disused storefront, closed with a metal shutter. Above, a faded sign names the building, the Animal Zone.
Dr. Liquid asks, how's it going? So far good. We had an anxiety attack on our character that lowered our stats because of it overall. We are very close to getting a delirium attack. And overall, it's playing very interesting, very unique. And I love that you guys have a complete plugins to play around with. You can see my inventory, you can read my notes, and help me decide things and look into things. Chad decided right now that we should follow up why our operative friend, who is in delirium states in his apartment, is in that state. So we have the clue that he bought some socks over in the bazaar and has grabbed some sort of music disc, a red disc, that brought us into this nearly delirium state that is going on right now. So we're trying to figure out what's going on there and choose that instead of going for seeing a doctor to help our operative friend. Well, it's from the same developers, Dr. Liquid, so yeah, it is very Disco Elysium-like. I'll play the Disco Elysium myself, though. So let's read the graffiti.
Carl was here. M+Y, heart. Unstoppable trade forever. Marito is a dog rapist.
What? See if it's locked.
You lift the shutter gently. It resists. Locked. Around you, scattered pairs of eyes watch as you jiggle the shutter. Too many people around for a break-in.
Anxiety level goes up.
Come back at night, or find another entrance. You turn away from the storefront.
Okay. So there is a possibility to go in there. Anything around here? What do we have here? Flash of yellow catches your eye.
An assortment of cargo crates sits in waiting, adorned with faint chalk marks and bright yellow labels.
Back the labels.
Machine printed, crisp and official. They all bear the same logo. Tiny gold dots in a precise angular pattern.
Okay.
Point of origin, Ministry of Mass Culture, Cicatriz Frontera, the lengthening gleaming capital of Leluz. Leluz, officially the Illuminated Empire, an auto-technocratic regime which has emerged from its slumber in recent decades.
Praise the Omni Messiah, I'd say.
These crates aren't smuggled at all. They're government sanctioned from the Lusian Cultural Ministry.
Let's look at the chalk markings.
A maze of hastily drawn letters and numbers stands in contrast to the printed labels above. The symbols range from A to D, 0 to 9.
Any heads or tail of this?
You're not meant to be able to. It's not for you.
look inside.
Black cartons of cigarettes are stacked in tight rows. One of them has been slit open. 2 packs missing.
We could have taken them.
These crates here aren't exactly state secrets. Anyone with a keen eye and nimble fingers could do it.
Understood. I'm gonna leave that.
Away from the marked crates.
We're not a thief. I'm gonna leave that as is. So I can click, I can hold my mouse to run, and I can use VSW. Pretty neat. All lines cleansed and off shards of broken glass. An ad for secondhand Pauletta equipment. This one lets me jump down. What do we have up here? There's enough space beyond the railing and the walk along at the crumbling wall. Okay. Is there anything up here? Really up here. I found a pink miniskirt. So I could change the miniskirt for this year. Doppelgang +1. This would give my doppelgang down, but my poetic is up. Yeah. No. What do we have there? Door to Tempo's office.
A steel door is before you. Faint up. You
I
step
don't know
back.
who Tempo is, so we're not going in there. Makes no sense. We're looking for the bazaar. Rumbling ledge, a vending machine.
Refreshments are lined up like brightly colored soldiers, neatly regimented behind coiled springs.
Portfolio favorites cherry liquor. Guaranteed to relax the mind and exercise the jaw. Fatigue +2, gaining status, calming chewing.
The refreshments remain.
Not sure if I should grab them or not. Lost Mimsy does not respond to her name. So some cat is missing. You look like the guardian to the entrance of some bazaar. A not so casual lean, he's guarding what's inside. This one is heavy. Okay, there's some dogs down here. What is in there? Anxiety -3, delirium +2. Wisdom brain schnapps. Who are you? Sheltering from the elements while keeping an eye on the boats. There's some more stuff around here. Dirty pony. Smokes. Lowering my delirium. You can make the jump with your eyes closed. Is the... I'm not sure about that. Requires a lockpick. Fair enough. I cannot go up. Loading platform ahead. No. This is still not the bazaar though. Shove over. What do we have in that box? Statehood, handwear, elegant gloves. Why not? Let's equip them. To visually... Oh, look at that. We have gloves now. Beautiful. Like that. Some kind of rule of interdiction. Now affected with black spray paint. Requires a pry bar. Construction materials. And... a ladder. Oh, look at that. Boar. Said that boar problem. And that's the mother boar? Jesus, is she big. Looks like a transport for, what do you call those? These... Sesslift. It's the German word for it. Or gondola. Bottled waters, bar supplies for an extended stay. Chain cutters. Okay, I'll take that. Some caffeine, Coca-Cola kind of thing, Jetha. And a guy sitting up here.
The man doesn't react or turn as you approach, your feet echoing off the high metal. Don't look now, but you can see through the metal floor, all the way down.
Getting a little bit of height problem. Sounds like me.
You've come a long way. Fortunately, the view just about compensates.
What are you doing up here?
I'm being punished. My employer has placed me in an impossible position.
Okay. That
A
is...
faded patch sewn into his trousers, below the pocket. Twin black lines set against a yellow background. Carril de Portofino, the oldest transit company in the city.
I'm a safety inspector, watching the lines. As you might have noticed, this pylon is under construction, technically.
And why is this assignment punishment?
It's my role to ensure the lines and pylons are all built according to code. And this line, line 9, will never be finished.
Why not?
What we're sitting on is hardly more than a sketch. This pylon's angle deviated more than expected, as the concrete said. Hazardous near water. Shouldn't have skimped on materials. Then there are the clearance issues. The party alley rooftops are higher than the building department's official records.
These aero trams would shear those right off.
Interesting. So what can you do?
I could falsify my reports and declare Line 9 safe for construction anyway, or I could quit. Either way, the company can't lose.
Understood. Interesting. Thank you for the follow. You seem strangely at peace with us all.
I wasn't always. I thought about throwing myself off this pylon, right where you're standing.
Why?
I used to fantasize about the GMs dragging my waterlogged corpse from the canal. Fortunately, this spot lends itself to reflection. Contemplating my punishment helped me see how to live with it.
Seen anything interesting up here? Oh, this is the first pond that is not voiced. Many things, but everyone has their own definition. Have you seen anything spooky? There's an unmoored boat that has been floating around the canal on the south. Okay, we have got a level up. Clothing modifiers. Nerve. Instinct is pretty high. Alter raise. Wait, I'm not getting it. Can I now raise anything or not? I have 1 skill point. Matter has a star. Because that was our... Maybe it's not the moment that I can upgrade it. It could also be a thing. Can you describe that noise it's making? Guttural aggressive, like some kind of primordial steel. Lower to the swamp pig. If I had to choose, then I would say the steel beast would be my favorite combatants, but it's was a smell, the sound, I believe, is music. The ghost book definitely interests me. Nothing is amiss on board. Unfortunately, that seems rather likely. I wonder if you saw someone, a man, brown suit, bald spot, dialectical glasses. Oh, we're in mid-dialogue, thus we cannot level up. Fair enough.
A friend of yours?
More of an acquaintance.
Oh.
I couldn't see. I'm above the bazaar, not of it. Just see people come and go. The natural tides of commerce, boatmen unloading goods and whatnot. I'm sorry. Before I say more, there's just one thing. What is it?
You see that fire exit over there?
Yeah. Some scofflaw has wedged it open with a poletta ball. And you want me to remove it? That's correct. Why did you do it yourself? Because my job keeps me here. If I were cut off the pylon, I would give the tram company grounds to terminate me. I'll remove the ball for you. Seen anything else that might be interesting for me? Okay. See you later. Good. We can now also indulge into this person's doing. We should be able to now increase our abilities. Yes. There we go. So... I would like to increase our personality a little bit to 3. We have still 3 hours until we're not well rested anymore. Good. Don't have a pry bar, but we got those cutters that were up there. So that will help. Layers of graffiti.
The gate is bound to the pole by a thin steel chain. The gap
Inspect the chain.
rust speckles your fingertips. We're gonna need tools for this one.
Open the gate.
You push the gate. The metal creaks, but it doesn't move. It's held fast by a rusty chain.
You use the chain cutters to open it. Oh crap! We're all the one.
The angle is all wrong. Our grip is false. The chain slips from our grasp. Still alive and sniggering.
Inhale through your teeth.
This chain's grip on the gate leaves little room for passage, imagination, or your personal feelings.
God damn it.
Chains mocking us. Tension in the gang's ranks. Rust speckles your fingertips. We're gonna need tools for this one.
Okay.
The gate creaks in the breeze.
I cannot open the gates. Ah. It's what it is. Let's climb up here. Now we can move up here. We weren't able prior to that. Another beer for anxiety to lower. That's a little crane. Can we do anything up here? No. There we go. You kid. Floor is fucked! Let's keep moving. The flyer promises steamy Susan freshly immigrates. As for boxing lessons, okay. Interesting. Leader Odyssey. This is the full version? Yes, it is the full version. It is the full version. I agree. Voiceover is very expensive. This is, I think, music. A jumbled disc from Ant. Oh, could be this the salesman that we're looking for? Hey, you.
Off-brand driver. Cheap plastic housing.
Must be.
The man gazes down at a crate of cartridge discs. Eyes narrowed, lips drawn.
Or could be customer.
Veins rise like old roots beneath his thin skin.
Mass-produced excrement. These animals pleasure themselves in it.
Not politely.
Those smears near the optical pickups? That's not damage. Shame. It oozes out over time. You see this? Each one guaranteed for 10,000 replays. Obscene.
Let's try to boost our personal items. There's a 50-50 chance. We have to at least roll a 9 on the check. Oh crap, we rolled a 1. No!
Exteriors
Roll
aren't
8.
everything. He's judging these little discs too harshly. They may contain wonders.
But inside that counts.
Stars have mercy. This might be the one that pushes me over the edge. Each single fellow disc represents a single cell of stage 5 cultural metastasis. Synthetic brain cancer. A fledgling device, yes, but make no mistake. They've perfected the technology with these newer formats. Sleeker, quicker to go obsolete.
If you hate them so much, why do you sell them?
Because the dim herd pays top sol for this drag, of course. Making an ethical living, impossible feat these days.
Is that so? It's just a disc format. If they sound nice, who cares?
Oh yeah, they sound nice. Why don't you chisel those words into the headstone of civilization, then sign it? Terminal replayer.
No entries found under replayer. Filing under insults, incomprehensible.
Go ahead, browse away. My name's Petre. If you need anything, I'll be here, lamenting what's left of the culture.
What's a replayer?
Picture a dog that shits, then eats it, then shits again. That should give you some idea.
What? Okay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Interesting.
People are what they consume. I'll say no more.
It's less an opinion, more a criminal sentence.
Do you insult all your customers like that?
On the contrary, it's my customers who seem intent on insulting me. I haven't met a customer in a very long time who even knows what an Einzelton XR is, let alone appreciates the format. Tells you all you need to know about the current state of the home media world.
What is an Einzelton?
Einzelton XR.
Excuse me,
its proper
XR.
title. The one true format.
Is it German?
The apex of auditory technology. A high-fidelity yet dynamic sonic experience that self-effaces after a single play.
You can only play these things once?
Correct. It erases acid plays. The inherent idea being, of course, that you never play an Einzelton and have a more profound experience because of it.
So the disc that we found was an Einzelton, and that's why we didn't hear anything on it when we played it at the player earlier, right? And we thought our colleague with his headphones being like torn off of his head and being in this delirium state. So something that Einzelton thing caused this whole thing, and our interpretation of the static sounds going nuts about it was just us going nuts about it.
Some say that was the intention behind the red color scheme. A warning, so you would never misplay it. I think it was an aesthetic choice, personally.
Did he say red?
He did.
With Einzelton XR, the first time is the only time.
Okay, what does XR stand for?
X remnants. Zero remnants.
X remnants.
Pretty esoteric term we've got here. Just roll with it.
Remnants.
The aftermath of a magnetic charge once you take the field away. The Einzelton magnets are so potent that the erasure is absolute. The X is meant to represent the negative, the complete absence of sound or vision. This was a very conceptual time for storage media, you understand. It was a very beautiful time, too.
I mean, how does that function? How does it erase itself?
A magnet embedded in the disc erases its contents as it's being listened to.
A technological muscle flex. Reproduction and erasure just millimeters away in space. Milliseconds in time.
But us listening to that tune, did we erase it? Was it erased already?
Crucially, such a process would result in an empty disk, like the one you found on Pseudopod's body.
Exactly.
As in life, everything happens only once. Replayability is oblivion. The end.
So what happens to the Einzelton disc when the contents are erased?
It loses its resale value. And the uninspired replayer who listened to it loses a piece of their soul.
Would trying to re-listen to an empty disc cause exaggerating psychic damage?
Would propping your dead grandmother up and trying to have a conversation with her corpse cause psychic damage?
Wow. What a comparison.
Unless you were a monster. Irreparable.
Mystery solved. Pseudopod listened to a priceless tape and lost his soul.
And me trying to listen to it again caused this psychic damage to me, being in this high state of delirium. Is this an Einzeltone disc by any chance?
An Einzeltone XR.
For a moment, all his expressions go from his face.
Where did you get this?
Sorry, I know this is your one true format.
Oh, not mine. Humanities. Einzeltone hasn't been available to consumers for a decade. A disc in good condition is worth thousands of salt to people who appreciate its wonders.
This one has already been played.
You played it?
I did, but only after it had already been played.
And what? You sought to defile a corpse a little more, just for fun? You... Better they recalled them all years ago. Better a mass manufacturing fault than this, to save them from this humiliation from being passed around like...
The vendor deflates before you.
I'm sorry.
Talking to the Einzeltone, not you.
Any idea what the title could mean? Ultravioletta? You, but from a dream?
Ultravioletta's a pop singer. Degenerate, Lucian, electro-dross. There's a new fabricated star every day, it seems, but she's the top of today's pile. As for the title, probably
singer.
the works of a brain-dead marketing committee.
What's a contemporary L-pop star doing in this obscure format?
Some kind of promo copy, I would assume. Maybe an advanced single of some kind?
Do you think it's real, not a bootleg?
Of course it's real. You can't bootleg an Einzeltone. Another of its enduring qualities. This Ultravioletta's gone missing at the moment. Kidnapped by counter-fascist radicals.
Oh.
Whatever that means. Lucian marketing plot, if you ask me.
Could be the work of the militia Ruben Rouge, extreme communist fringe group. They've ransomed public figures before.
Stalker probably got her locked in a room.
Don't try to brighten my day. Optimism is slow-acting poison.
The vendor looks at the red disc and runs a thumb over its surface.
None of this is the Einzeltone's fault, of course. They can't control what gets seared upon them.
Even if it was empty, I listened to it. Made me feel pretty weird.
Yeah. I assume fondling a human corpse would also make you feel pretty weird.
Petre, I was basically hallucinating.
What can I say? It's a powerful format, even post-mortem.
There got to be some way to recover what's on it.
You seem to have misunderstood my soliloquy. It's done. No mass. The beauty and the tragedy of the format. I hope you dispose of it with dignity. I think a private ceremony would be most appropriate.
I need to roll at least a 9. The chances are very low. I could push my delirium for 50% chance. And anxiety's on 7. Delirium -2. Delirium -3. Let's do that. Oh, I cannot consume it during conversations. Okay. I thought I could like light it up. Yeah, let's push my delirium. It is possible to reconstruct the Einzelton XR. Please. Oh man.
Your mind blanks at the glare. These things are single play only. Anything else is sacrilege.
Petre?
Yes.
Einzeltons are great, aren't they?
Yes. Very great.
Is there a doctor around here?
Only doctor I know is Hugo. Has a houseboat not far from here.
Okay, so the doctor's on the boats down there. Okay. A colleague of mine got into some trouble. I think he came through here.
The vendor's eyes narrow behind his orange lenses.
This is a media store. Not the missing persons division. Also one of the GMs with questions like that.
The Guardia Municipal. Street cops.
You seem like a man who remembers his customers.
I try. So most of humanity fades into an indistinguishable morass of banality.
Fair enough.
This colleague, what does he look like?
Average height, bold spot, brown jacket. Unless it's somebody you might easily forget.
The sock.
You.
Dialectical looking glasses. Air of advanced virginity.
Was doing his job as best as he could. No need to be cruel.
Yes, he came by here. Little Kong in his loss. Adrift among the many wonders of the free market.
What did he want?
Your dialectical friend mistook himself for some sort of big money businessman. He wanted the bazaar to import superblock hosiery. Socks to start with, but there was talk of cotton tights, even stockings if the venture took off.
Did he buy anything?
No. And to be honest, I wouldn't have wasted the stock. He seemed immune to music.
Did you two talk formats?
You're joking, of course. He didn't even know what a velo disc was, let alone an Einzelton. At a certain point, I'm just debasing myself.
Fair enough. No join this sock scheme of his then.
Of course not. I don't sell socks.
His was Twitch.
So is he alright, your man? Or what?
I'm doing my best to get him help.
Yes, yes. We are all so well intended.
The vendor gauges you behind his colored lenses. Tongue skimming teeth.
Ew, disgusting. He's doing this.
All across the city of Petra, there is silence. People peer out fearfully from the slivers between curtains.
I'll be blunt. Are you with a weeping eye?
The techno-fascist secret police of Lelou's, dark subconscious of the state, specializing in old-school, ugly methods.
Oh.
Your natural enemies, the ones who took you all apart 5 years ago. Hackles rise.
Why would you think I'm with the weeping eye?
Because they've been especially active here recently. Usually they just let things slide. All the Lucian merchandise, good for everyone. But these days, they're staring right at us, unblinking.
I gulg eyes, especially weeping ones.
If you ever expand to ears, let me know. My point is, your colleague was asking questions. Now, something's obviously happened, and here you are, also asking questions. Given the current climate, no one wants to answer these questions, least of all, me.
What if my questions were exclusively about formats?
Then I would attempt to educate, obviously. I'm not some kind of street hustler, friend. My merchandise is mega premium, the best this side of the big blockers. I'll tell you what I told your sock friend. Speak to the boatman down by the vest docks.
The boatman?
He's the one who knows the underground goings-on around here. We're just the vendors.
Which boatman?
The cool one.
Cool one.
In his baroque hierarchy of shame, cool falls just under replayer, the cardinal sin.
Excessive sunglasses. Relaxed aura, likely on a boat. No way of confusing him.
Thank you, this was helpful.
Wonderful. Now for all our sakes, please say no more. If you want to talk media formats, I'm your man.
Can I buy something off you?
Shelves are over there, replete with crass, replayable formats. Like I said, gorge yourself. Culture. Portofieran.
Yeah. What is this less of the culture?
This new Lucian mania is all-consuming. Nobody wants anything that isn't techno-fascist trash, including, apparently, their own souls.
I see. Seems I'm surrounded by techno-fascists.
That would be preferable to the truth of things. There is no politics to it that they can see. They just want something they can idiotize themselves with. You'd think we had run out of brick walls. I take it this means Luz hasn't managed to make it into wherever you're from. Good for you.
This place looks pretty cultured to me.
Well, it isn't. Anything we once had has been consumed, overwritten, digested, shut out by Luz. And the worst thing is, we know it. We just don't care.
Is that so?
The culture blockade was designed to prevent this, but now anyone with the wits to create anything new just spends their time devising ways to get past the signal blockers and access Lucian drivel. The whole thing's a myth anyway. Failed project. Most of the crates I get from Luz come stamped by the Ministry of Mass Culture. They want it all out there.
And what was it like before this whole mania happened?
Provincial, but honest. Silk, sad national poetry. Music, the same kinds they play in the so-called developed world, except a couple decades late. And
Incapable of competing with Lucian media on the most basic neurological level.
That sounds... I really want that, but Lucian stuff is more seductive. That sounds nice.
yes, exactly. Nice. That's why I'll be here. Enjoying the front row seat to the downfall of culture. That is my punishment.
I also got a front row seat to the end of history.
Wonderful. We can share
That's all.
Yes. It's not like talking about it will make any difference.
What's your leader, Petra?
Maybe not. The bazaar is closing up soon. Another day, another cultural molestation.
Fair enough. Greetings, Izzy. Music for sale.
A low, tilting shelf.
Can the shelf?
Various sections are separated by narrow plastic dividers, each one labeled with the same neat script.
What's the closest row?
A baffling assortment. Hairdresser music, children's choirs, self-love anthems, opinionated female vocalists, and too many keyboards. The labeling and sorting is as meticulous as it is uniformly disdainful.
Look at the middle section.
More labels. Falsetto-centric. Made for pederasts. Made by
Mr. Tizzy.
pederasts. Pretentious time signatures. Yodeling, ululations, et al.
Wait, I know a thing where I can pinpoint the voice now of this narrator. Is she also speaking Widowa, that spider lady in not Maxels. Oh damn it. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Sounds similar to that as well.
You're not just flipping through records. You're going deeper into Petra's Museum of Loathing. The section Weaponized Boredom includes such titles as Music for Dentist Waiting Rooms and Narcoleptic Landscapes, both by Eloisa Alba.
Ooh, Token, how you doing? Welcome in. Yes, game so far, I only saw, I think, one section where it was not voiced, but it was like 2 sentences.
The care placed into the organization is itself an act of love, performed hatefully.
Look at the disc on the back.
A single label fills up the entire back row. L-pop.
L-pop?
You feel the media vendor's eyes on you as you flip through the offerings.
Why is L-pop in the back?
Have you met fans of the slop? If I leave it out front, I'll spend the evening scraping fluids off the jewel cases. What galls me is that it doesn't matter how I label any of it. These animals thank me for being thorough, then buy 2.
Wonder if there was something good bird in there.
You try, but it's difficult to find something you're interested in while wading through the labyrinth of the salesman's disdain. Whisper funk albums, kazoo devotionals, a breakup/meditation EP, an album cover where the singer hugs themselves in the mirror, track lists with 9-minute-long affirmations, a solo project described as ecstatically celibate.
Okay.
You know there's something worthwhile in there, but it is lost amongst the brambles of trash.
Delirium raised. Go. Let's find something in there, hopefully. We succeeded.
Reason will not help you here. Close your eyes and let your hand seek out what it wants.
Exactly.
There. Swirling maelstroms of darkness adorn the album cover. Intricate but hardly visible patterns of black on slightly darker black. The band logo is an illegible scroll, allegedly composed of letters in a human script. On the spine, you find the title, Blood Golem.
Oh, Blood Golem! Look at the back of the cover.
There is no track listing, no credits, only violence in its purest form. Unjustified, unrighteous, primal.
Primal as well. Soundtrack for violence could come in handy.
Now, always.
Look what I have here. His surprise
Still
expression.
crass music on a crass replayable format, but at least it's not an active attempt to idiotize the population. I'll give you
I
that.
don't have the money for it. I only have 24 lumen. It cost me 25. Might be back for
He
it.
nods curtly.
Okay.
You turn your attention.
Let's move on. When can we go sleep? In 51 minutes. Want some beats? Great for dancing. Live here.
A cosmonaut suit, a relic of Project Autonomia. Its shoulder patch reads, "The stars are ours."
Cheap price tag.
5,000 sol.
5K?
No wonder it's still here. People with that kind of money don't shop in the bazaar.
Is that real?
If it is, then it's one of the few things for sale here that isn't a knockoff Lusian electronic disc or toy.
Fair enough. Let's see if we can remember what happens in 77. too little. Way to roll at least an 8.
You try to remember something of astronomical significance happening in the year 77. But all that comes to mind is that was the year you were asked to leave ballet.
Was there something about a rocket, maybe?
That's an eye-level high kick. You could only manage tit level. None of this has anything to do with space, though. Your focus widens back to the bazaar.
Guess maybe diving, because it looks also like a suit that you use for deep diving. Hey, buddy.
Excuse me. Can you take a look at this?
The young woman turns from a store of party wigs and beaded necklaces to thrust a photograph under your nose. Her hood a borrow, she the mouse within.
Look at the photo.
The photograph shows a robust man well into his 60s.
Okay.
He is unremarkable save his eyes, which are magnified to comedic proportions by the thick lens spectacles in front of him.
They're kind of like a jokes drawing.
Have you seen him before?
What is it about?
Have you?
Who is he?
Mi viejo. My dad.
Your dad?
Been missing a few days.
Does your dad have a name?
Right, I should have started with that, I guess. His name's Eno Krantz.
Eno Krantz. You don't sound convinced.
I'm just worried. I told him watching too much TV was making him crazy.
He can't just wander the... Oh, he was watching the Bagman? Maybe your dad became the Bagman. He can't have just wandered off.
No, I mean, that's the most likely scenario, right? Ugh, this is kind of embarrassing. My dad developed this insane theory about the payphone to the western exit of the bazaar.
A theory about the payphone to the western exit of the bazaar. Go on.
Dad thought certain words said into the right phone gets your attention from the wrong people. He was convinced Emter was behind it all.
What?
Emter, aka l'Empire Sans Territoire, aka the Bank. Equal parts Global Development Fund and Spy Service. Linchpin of the developed world.
Dad and his friend Gilmar were big into conspiracies. They were obsessed with the reality situation. They really bought all that stuff.
What are the words he thought set it off?
They seem pretty random. Cousins, moon, reunion.
Do these words mean anything to you?
On their own, sure. Together? Gibberish.
How did you know these were the words?
His friend Gilmar called him from that phone after he'd spent the night following around some Emter guys. They were both big into the conspiracy stuff.
Understood?
He'd overheard something and was explaining it when the call just cut off. My dad went by his house the next day, but Gilmar wasn't there.
And not long after your dad was gone too.
Yeah. He looked for Gilmar for 2 weeks. Reported him missing to the GMs. Nothing.
Why did he think it was Enter making people vanish?
Bagman did an episode on them, and so Gilmar started following random people, thinking they were from the bank. Not long after, he roped my dad into it.
And what's the Enter type according to Bagman?
Guys in expensive business suits, usually. Foreign accents, verbally abusive, and tight with their money.
Verbally
Except when it
abusive.
comes to treating a client.
And what did he say were they up to?
Normal rich guy stuff. Hitting up the bars and shouting abuse at the local drunks. And then they disappeared into penthouses where they couldn't be followed.
Sounds like a good point to call quits. Did they stop?
Mi viejo did. But Gilmar stayed out. And then he called my dad around 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning.
He'd overheard something and was explaining it when the call just cut off. My dad went by his house the next day, but Gilmar wasn't there.
So the evil phone really is eating people. It's got a taste for human flesh.
It's not funny. My dad was really freaked. I asked him if the phone call was all a nightmare or if he forgot Gilmar was going on a trip. I thought maybe the show was getting into his head, you know?
I mean, probably if you sitting out all day long listening to conspiracy theories.
Dad really believed it, though. He looked for him for 2 weeks, reported him missing to the GMs. Nothing.
So you're saying Enter got Gilmore and then they got your father?
A couple days ago, he stopped by the stall to bring me lunch. Then he said he was going to make a call.
Okay.
I wasn't nervous at first. I figured there was no risk of anything actually happening. And then he didn't come home.
He got himself disappeared on purpose?
No. I mean, he just can't leave things alone when he gets an idea into his head.
Sounds like me.
Momentarily, the mumbling from the nearby stalls hushes, listening.
Oh. Alright, got the measure of that. Conclude.
Anyway, you want a wig? I hear they make you fun at parties.
The wig. Where's his allegedly tapped payphone?
Why?
I want to look it over and see if I can find your dad.
Really? You're not going to try to make a call or anything, right?
Nope, just looking around.
Okay. It's the phone by the western entrance to the bazaar.
Understood. I'm looking for someone too, a colleague. Have you met a guy who really into socks recently?
Oh, yeah. He came by. Nice man. Talked a lot about socks.
Any idea where he went? Something happened to him and I'm trying to trace his steps.
Not really. Wandered off into the bazaar.
Fair enough.
What do you mean something's happened? Did he use the phone?
Don't think so. I know where he is, just not what happened.
Oh, well, at least you have that.
Can you tell me anything about my colleague?
He was, normal.
Okay.
Pretty forgettable, if I'm honest.
Understood.
I told him, unless your socks are mismatched and neon-colored, I'm not much use to you.
Fair enough. Thanks anyway.
Sorry. Yeah, I was kind of distracted when he showed up.
You know what this is?
Oh, that's, Ultravioleta, the Louisian pop star. Always thought that type of music was too young for me, but I've been enjoying her stuff recently, for some reason.
Have you heard of this song, You But From a Dream?
No, but it's definitely her kind of title.
Interesting.
She peers at the disc again, blonde hair falling over her face.
Fort Warrior, what's my first impression for it? Very interesting writing, very harsh skill checks, and I must say I'm enjoying that. And it's refreshing to play a game that is focusing on story choices, storytelling, and in this case espionage, instead of just your classic RPG of I'm the hero, I go fight, I get a loot, I get XP, and very interesting. Very, very interesting. I have no comparison because I have not played Disco Elysium, but I'm really enjoying it so far.
Weird disc, that. Oh, you should ask Petra at the music stall over there. He'll know more. Doubt he's an
Yeah, we
ultra,
talked
though.
about it. You're welcome for it, Warrior. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them. Look around the stall.
Wigtopia, plastic tiaras, novelty sunglasses. A burst of colours and textures vying for your attention, all of them losing. Behind it all, you see an oddly familiar shape. The tailored shoulders, the sharp collar. The shape is robust and clean, with an architectural asymmetry, like a knife.
A knife?
A cape, but nothing like the other costume pieces around it.
That cape over there, what kind of costume is that?
It's a carabinero outfit.
Carabineros are Portofiero's sanctioned police investigators. They report directly to the Prefectura and deal in actual crime. Murder, grand larceny, rape.
Is it genuine?
That'd be illegal.
Her head flattens on non-existing wrinkle on her tracksuit.
That's not a no.
Illegal would only make it cooler.
Second-hand surplus warehouse in Lower Viudas was closing down a while back. Big clearance sale.
Are the Carabineros looking for you, Dad?
No, I told Officer Morito. He said it was above his pay grade. He kicked it up, and they kicked it right back down.
Understood. Well, I would look way better in that Carabinero.
Yeah, it's for sale.
Local law enforcement is far beneath you in effectiveness and influence. No need to lower yourself, operant.
Oh, you don't want me to wear that, okay. Do you have the whole outfit?
The whole set's back here. Just let me know if you're interested.
Let's see those custom accessories. Okay, so we can potentially buy a disguise for a Carabinero in here.
Yeah, they're right there. Take a look.
There we go. Pants give statehood. These give coordination. Carabinero shirt is great matter. Cloak is cold reads. Personalism. Party wig. Interstellar glasses. Entanglement. Or Mr. Artista hairset.
You need anything else?
So you party?
I guess I used to. Haven't had time lately.
Do anything cool going on right now?
I usually know when there's a show somewhere in the Hill of Pigs tonight, but it's already sold out.
Ever heard of a band called Blood Golem?
Blood Golem?
Her voice explodes with enthusiasm, a register so long lost to her that it crackles a little as it erupts.
Anxiety lowered by 2, that's good.
Of course I've heard of Blood Golem. I was at their last show here. Haven't thought about them in ages. Petrol should have a disc of theirs if you want to listen. They fucking reap.
Better than Ultraviolet.
Obviously. I've been stuck on that sad shit for too long.
Tell me about their last show.
It was at the War Drum in Party Alley. Demolished now. Used to be evil gigs in there. Shoulder to shoulder every night. Edge of violence.
You're here?
Until the GMs came and shut the electricity off, nailed planks over the door, said there were noise complaints. Bullshit. It was a sanitization campaign, trying to make Portofino look like a mall, hoping the bank would give us more money.
Ooh, okay, fair enough.
But that night, the crowd turned up same as ever. We ripped off the planks and partied in a hollow shell. Blood Golem played their set on portable amps. Sounded like shit. Best show of my fucking life.
We'll party again in the ashes of liberalism.
Okay.
Makes a face and looks away.
I haven't thought about Blood Golem in so long. There'll always be that night, you know. Anthem for the fucked.
Fair enough. Thank you, Connie. See you around.
Thanks for stopping by.
A mass of soft animals. The grease smeared. They are stinky and haze in the fryer. Said Dada, they are managed to keep closed at all times.
The fire exit stands conspicuously ajar.
Oh, there's the ball.
Someone has wedged it open with a ball. Wrong. Ball wants to play, not wedge.
Wait for the pilot engineer.
You raise your hand to wave at the engineer on his pylon. He waves back.
Look where the door leads.
A dark hallway. At the opposite end, you can just make out the bottom of a metal staircase. A fine place to hide in a moment of crisis. Marked and remembered.
Fair
No,
enough.
it's a trap. Must be destroyed.
Take the ball and close the door.
You pocket the ball and close the fire door firmly. The fire door is still tightly closed. The door sits...
Okay, we could have probably walked through, but I didn't trust it. To go to that dark hallway or anything like that. So... let's sit down. Good, I closed it. Wait. Tide ebbs more than a sunken statue. Let's head back to that tower. And talk to him that we've pulled off the ball. And we got a good lead towards the man in the boat to talk about. Because apparently that was the last, supposedly last person who talked to our colleague before he's in his mental, I'm not present state in his chair up in his room.
You've come back.
Yeah, I closed the fire exit. So a true public service you've performed. The boss happy with me. I'm going to brain my enemies with it. At least it's not violating fire code.
I hesitated bringing this up earlier, but you might want to know. It seems you have a follower.
Do I now?
Hair's attentive.
A heavy-set man, furtive but surprisingly sprightly. He wears a truly Gaulish coat.
A light crackle teases you. Could it be you've seen this person as well?
Yeah, probably the man from photo. Did you see him before? I've seen him around before today, yeah. Is he down there now?
No, I don't think so.
I will and thank you.
Of course.
So, let's contemplate the nature of your punishments. It's a 40% chance. 6. We succeeded. Oh.
Some questions don't require 4, but the opposite. Quiet the conscious mind, and the answer comes naturally.
I get it. I know the reason why. I saw a glimpse behind the curtain of reality. Great powers won't be silenced.
You opened your inner eye and found the universe staring right back at you. What horrors will it visit upon you? Now it knows that you see its strings. The pylon man turns his head ever so slightly.
Intangible forces are... I've unlocked strange powers. Using them is a great responsibility. Hold yourself back because you fear retribution or your own incompetence. Either way, interesting. Eternal victim. Fault discovered. See you later. Perhaps. Let's move down a little bit. Wow. Are we in a state now that we could have a rest? Conditioning. Eternal victim. Eternal victim. A kitchen's worth of knives in your bag. A chicken-sized bone from the universe. It's not really supposed to be this hard, is it? Nerve skill goes up. Entanglement skills goes up. Temporarily lose reinforcement effect. Gain relation disadvantage. Choosing hardcore option. Oh, that's the hardcore option. I don't think we have the hardcore options on. Hold to condition.
A kitchen's worth of knives in your back. Tire threads across your face. Someone's got it in for you.
Fine, I'm used to it.
Maybe it's habit that keeps you circling the wounds then. Half a decade on the shelf, on top of a lifetime of closed doors and missed chances. You'd think the universe would throw you a bone by now.
No, I don't think I deserve a bone.
You've embraced the logic of your oppressors. And what you think the reward is for getting in line? More knives. It doesn't have to be so hard. You wrestle with the guilt, the shame. But if you just said, the world did this to me, some of that weight would be lifted. Accept that your difficulties are simply results of unfair, personal attacks. All the woos me's won't make you popular, of course, but life will be less of a challenge.
I'm a victim of a cosmic oppression. Go easy on me.
The universe pulls its punches, or does it recoil in disgust?
So we can then hold to suppress it. Too young to spy option available in gameplay settings menu. Gameplay settings menu. Settings. Gameplay. Too young to spy. When enabled, the difficulty of all active checks is lowered by 1. And I have that because I have that condition going on right now. That's interesting. So working through conditions helps you understand or helps you unlock certain options within the game. That's what. So let's talk to our man. What build did I start with? Asked Battle KK. I did start with an custom build. I went with 3 points in Faculty of Action, 3 points in Faculty of Relation, and 2 points in Intellect. And trying to kind of like mimic how I would be in this world. If that makes sense. What do we have here? Secrets. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a jack of all trade-ish. Not good in anything, but good in everything a little bit. Coordination poetics. Feather white sneakers. I'm pretty bad at poetics. What does that do? Cold rate and coordination -1. Poetics +1. But cold read down. Think of going extreme into one skill? That's also a way to go. No, that must be the cool man they were talking about. Coordination. Pretty bad at coordination. That's okay. Hey there, DJ.
The man gives no indication of registering your presence. His mirrored sunglasses are turned skywards. Must be cataract glasses. He's visually impaired. Maybe mentally impaired also.
Nice boat.
No, it's not. But it's a good one. Help you with something?
Do you hear anything about that unmoored boat out there? Surprised you did. It's got some of the local sailors scared. Okay, so there's sections that are not moored. What spooked them? Not sure. One man, trustworthy guy, reckons he saw something thrashing around in the cabin. A beast, he said.
It must be slain. A jolt of fear snaps through you, writing itself across your face. Unclear if he noticed. He sniffs idly, rolling the cigarette between his lips.
But you haven't seen that boat yourself. What do you think this is? Would like to guess. Might just be another drunkard's tale. The sea's got plenty of those. Do you have a favorite sailor's tale? No. Ever heard of the Karuk's Falls? No. So there's a shadow in the depths, bigger than any ship. Sailor diaries and logbooks stretching back centuries mention it. Different tongues, same story. Could be a massive coral ridge, maybe a large guyot. The reports I know of agree on two things. First, the shadow moves. Like something swimming? Maybe, but if it's so, it's territorial. A deep sea whale, a squid. They tend to cover distances, whatever down there doesn't. And the second thing, some sailors swear they have seen lights far below, not always, but when the sea's dark enough. Probably bioluminescence. Could be, but I've never known fish or alga lights to blink. What do you think is down there? Rustamanian folklore calls it the Deep Mason, a giant of sorts, a protector. I know that's it, but it's the image I grew up with. Anyway, stories are stories. So, a colleague of mine came through the bazaar recently. I think you talked. Colleague. Go on. Stock merchant from Superblock. There's a lot of coming going in the bazaar. I don't get paid to keep track of it.
A decent performance, but you have notes.
Odd. Petro said you're pretty well acquainted. Did he? Alright. The twitchy communist. Now I have him. Yeah, your colleague was here. And as you can see, he isn't now. What do you guys talk about? Socks, mostly. Not really my province. He was here to broker some kind of trade deal with the bazaar.
Time to show. Cards on the table.
No, he wasn't. Then he must have been a spy. With the operant bureau. Like you.
A still moment. From a nearby rooftop. The sound of children playing.
Allegedly, we're both spies. My regards to your sources. This is the bootleg bazaar. Alleged parts taken as raid. Anyway, your colleague seemed upstanding, respectful, but I couldn't help it. Do you give him this? No? What's on it? Peter said it was an ultravioletta disc, but a rare one. The Lucien Pop thing. Seen the ads around. I'm unallured. But you can assume half of these are filled with her music. All the disc and these high-tech formats, not really my province either. It was alright when he was talking to you. With it mentally. Very much so. Probably too with it. Watch your neck. But he did alright. I need to know what my partner wanted. Why was he here? So it's partner now. I crease across his brow. He wanted the same thing as you do, I assume. A meet with the boss man. Oh. Oh. Like Fiend. This is from the makers of Disco Elysium. I do. And who's the boss man? Tempo del Sur.
Your cerebrospinal fluid turns to liquid refrigerant.
Oof.
Tempo del Sur, mid-tier deity in the local underworld, and once your asset, cryptonym Taxman, also someone you once called a friend.
Is that so? He asked for Tempo by name? By name? He nods. Your colleague was very keen to speak to the boss, but they had to turn him away. Where can I find Tempo? Bossman is the bazaar, the edge of a smirk. He's everywhere you look. Where did my partner go after you turned him away? He came back. Had to turn him away 4 times. He smooths back the hair on his temple. After that, I lost track of him. But he didn't exactly walk off with purpose. Did he threaten you? No, he didn't actively threaten me. Nor did I find him threatening. You call Tempo Bossman. He runs the bazaar? Yeah, whole kingdom. He sweeps with his hand.
Tempo had many criminal-grade contacts in the loose. Probably how he dodged the fallout after your network blew.
Tempo's Bossman. Big picture stuff. His new underboss keeps things tight on the ground. Underboss? Teenage girl, 16, maybe 17, but knows the score. Promising young bootlegger. Interesting. Haven't seen her around. She's here and there. Be lucky to catch her. Fast footwork. Oh, should the girl is skating around? How'd Temple pull this operation off? Man's got a way of rallying people around him. Friends, allies, Lucien underworld contacts. Doesn't go into for sleep much either. Why couldn't Pseudopod get past this man? Let's do shadow play over here. 91%. We have to roll a 4 at least. Come on. We rolled a 1. Are you kidding me?
Because Pseudopod didn't possess your killer mindset, operant.
Listen, boatman. I'm the bad bitch everybody calls when things get tits up. That's good to know. I'm also a bad bitch. Nice. 2 bad bitches. Among many upturned tits.
Your mindset has gotten you nowhere, but at least game has perceived game. Unless he's in on this too.
How do I know you're not working against me?
The smuggler offers a loose shrug and a head tilt.
Maybe you're a weeping eye. I can't even see your eyes.
He flips down his glasses a moment with a single finger, then returns to his cigarette. His eyes are green and very dry.
I can try again. Okay. Ooh. Succeeded.
Because his name is Pseudopod, and the hushed arena awaits a different spy.
You turned my colleague away because he wasn't me. And who are you?
Your name is the Flood, home turf. You have returned.
Cascade.
He nods slowly. You catch an impression of his eyes as the light hits his sunglasses.
Tempo was very specific, least he was to me. Cascade or nothing. He didn't want the opera, he wanted you.
Tempo called for help, for cavalry, for you. Shards of both past and present collide. In the wreckage, a jagged pattern forms. One, Tempo,
Either golden.
Taxman, your dormant asset, contacts the opera. Intent unknown. Information unknown. Request, meeting with operant Cascade. Only Cascade.
Interesting. Golden says same studio only by name, if you remember. The original team quit after a business dispute, I think with labor union stuff. Interesting, didn't know that. Motherfuckers.
2. Cascade status frozen. Duration in perpetuum. Opera issues directive. Dispatch lead operant to Portaferro.
Pseudopod, right.
3. Pseudopod. Active in theatre. Assignment, meet with Taxman. Retrieve message. They wanted Pseudopod to become Tempo's new handler.
Oh.
You were just here to smooth the transition. 4. Pseudopod fails to meet with Taxman. Requests Cascade from Opera. 5. Timeline disrupted. Movements unknown. Pseudopod. Status changes to lost.
You did deserve this, Pseudopod.
6. Cascade. Status changes to reanimated. Operant arrives in theatre. Unbriefed. Unassigned. And...
Refucked by her so-called superiors.
questions coagulate. But at their center, a truth catches the light. You knew it all along. One of your people reached out for you.
This is my assignment. Here's how I see it, or maybe how I don't. The weeping eye come in heavy start cracking skulls. Tempo gets a wild look at his eye and follows it out of the door. You two spirits appear out of nowhere, full of socks and half stories, and now we're all jumping in shadows. I'm Rastamian, brought up to follow codes. I can't follow a code if I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Teeth bared, but nothing left to guard. Fear of the dark.
Fear of the dark. Welcome to espionage. Thanks. Do you know the way out? A short drag? Take me to Tempo. That's our biggest problem. Tempo's gone, vanished. I don't know where he is, but I can tell you where he was. That's his office up there. Tempo HQ. It's been locked since he disappeared. No one in, no one out. Any idea where he is? What happened to him? I'd rather leave the guesswork to others. Like me. You seem to have a better grasp of questions, just about. Do the words "all will be forgiven" mean anything to you? Another one of Tempo's recent phrases. That one was for you, far as I could make it out. I'll pass it on to your colleague, though it might get you... Thought it might get you here faster. Another thing must appear... Nah. It worked, here I am. A little too late. When did you last see him? A week back. Why haven't you been inside? Because it's locked. Fair enough. What if our man's been in there the whole time and in need of help? He's not. Person and place misaligned. Whatever he is, he's not here. Okay. I'll get in that office. When you're done. When you're done.
An old,
Okay.
low-slung resin
look
on the
around.
seams, hairline cracks across the hull. Someone's been fighting to keep it alive.
Nice barge, yours. People say no. He's got a few more years left in him. What's your name? Boatman. Proof. A professional? No further questions.
His chin dips once.
Wait, your barge is a he? Most ships are named after stars. In Rustmen, we name them after lost sailors. Carve a name into the prow. The dead will watch the waters for you. So what's the name then? Nothing. This is just a barge. I call it he out of habit. Interesting. Good. See you around?
He lowers his head in brief salute.
Congrats, Jazz. Very intriguing. Very nice detective work so far. So, it's getting late. Good, we found out that apparently Pseudopod needed to meet with this underling lordling of the underworlds, so to say. And we're somehow caught in the midst of it. We have been requested personally, and it seems to be an older colleague of ours. Overall, if you enjoyed Zero Parade, please let me know if you watch this as a video later on, and let me know if you want a full let's play of this. I hope you enjoyed the Twitch overlay and been able to tag along and help me figure stuff out. And huge thank you for tuning in and watching.